Hello, A Day with Caleb. We are back with a pickups video. Got a print, got a few VHS from Josh, a couple movies, well, most of these from Josh. So mostly Josh, uh, when he gets doubles sometimes, we'll work out a deal where I get uh, his doubles. And then one steelbook from FYE, which Josh got, but we worked out where I would get it. I gave him something in return. So let's just dive in. We'll save the print for last, but we'll start with these two. I can take this one off, but I can't take the second one off. Not sure if this will show up, but that is Uncharted. So this, if you're into video games at all, this is Drake's necklace that he wears. I think in all three games. I wish I had a PS4 to play Uncharted 4, but so far I haven't been able to get one for obvious reasons, money. But I would love to play Uncharted 4. But I love the necklace. I love the game series. I love the design of the necklace, and I love that it's pretty true to the source material. And then I got the Pirates gold necklace from the first Pirates. I guess the coins are in the other films too. I'm not really sure about that, but it is in Pirates 1. I got this. I got a 3-pack for Black Friday last year, and they were delayed for weeks and weeks. I think it got as far as Morrow, Georgia, which is not too far from here. Then it went all the way up to like Pennsylvania or something. Then it went back to Atlanta, and it just ping ponged around. I don't know why lately the mail, when it's close to a location like Georgia, it like they darted off to some random place. But I got this. I got one. It was a 3-pack, so I got one. Josh got one, and then our cousin, who's also obsessed with the Pirates movies and most prominently Johnny Depp. My cousin and Josh are Johnny Depp obsessed people. I enjoy Johnny Depp, but I feel like if we ever got into a situation where we met Johnny Depp, I would have to be the one to like make sure that both of them are okay. So we got the necklaces. Then we got these. Josh had this, and this includes A Beautiful Mind, Apollo 13, Cinderella Man, and Backdraft in this nice box set. And I think all the films are 2-disc. So that is cool. And does it have a book? No, it just has a little insert. So I gave him my singles because he wanted to split up his movies. It said Backdraft. I think he bought Backdraft. Or I bought it, I can't remember, but got those. Then because I gave him the single individual films, and I gave him some money, so I got Apollo 13 on Steelbook. This was at FYE. One day when we were shopping, he wanted a single release of Apollo. I said I had it, so I gave him the singles from that set, which included this, so I was able to get the Steelbook. Then, same with this, he wanted individually, so I got Mr. Deeds and Big Daddy. They are separate Blu-ray discs. They're just together in this case, which is, I think is cool. Just like some separate, but both Sandler movies in one location. I have those Laugh Out Loud sets, and a lot of them are Sandler movies. Same with this, he wanted them separate, so I gave him Chocolate and Finding Neverland. Or he already had Chocolate? I can't remember. I think he might already had Chocolate. But that's a cool double feature. And they are separate inside. He just wanted them separate cases. Same with this, he wanted these separate. I didn't have the words, but he was not a big fan of that one. So I gave him the Vow and Dear John separate. And I think the Vow might be my favorite Nicholas Sparks. Or did he do A Walk to Remember? Maybe A Walk to Remember would probably be my favorite. Then the Lost Boys 3-movie collection. So it has the Lost Boys, The Tribe, and the Lost Boys, The Thirst. I guess The Thirst would be the third movie. Yeah. Huh. So that's interesting. I think Corey comes back in one of these. He comes back in the third one. Oh, he's in all three, I guess. So that's neat. Then Agatha Christie. Why didn't they ask Evans? So that's neat. Then this, I have in a 3-in-1 VHS, but there's no case for it. So The Adventures of Mary-Kate and Ashley, the case of the Hotel Whodunit, which is like my second favorite behind Thor Mansion. You can see there's some of the episodes. So technically I do have this, yes, in a 3-episode VHS tape, but no artwork. So Josh upgraded some of his, so a better case, I think. Of course, to me, there's really nothing wrong with it. Maybe, or he upgraded to clamshell, I can't remember exactly. But I got it for the artwork, and since this is my second favorite episode, I got multiple copies. Then we get to the clamshells, and you might have seen Josh's video where he went out and got a bunch of clamshells to replace his cracked clamshells. That was last year. If you haven't seen it, go back and check it out. But there were a couple clamshells he got for like 25 cents or so, and these were ones that I wanted in my collection. So I had a few clamshells and we kind of swapped out. Fairies featuring the voices of Jeremy Irons and Kate Winslet. And then on the back, someone put a couple of stickers. I don't know if they're fairies related stickers, but that's funny. And I like that it's like a purple case too to match the artwork, which is cool. And then Dean Jones in St. John in Exile. You can hardly recognize Dean Jones there under heavy makeup. So when was this? I assume in the 80s? 1986. I don't know if you can see the year there. So that's great. Dean Jones will always, for me, be remembered by the Ugly Dachshund. So that's great. Last but not least, we have another Joni Brosis print. She gave us a code, so it was like we got convention prices without being at a convention she is attending. I wish there was more conventions she would be at, because she is great. She's been a great encourager over the years with some personal stuff, and she does great cosplay. And this being my favorite because it's my favorite film, The Mummy, as Evelyn, and a little book of the Dead there, and she put in there, death is only the beginning. So that's great. And a great Evelyn. Don't see too many people cosplay as Evelyn. So that's, at least in the cosplay community, there's a lot of people at conventions that cosplay as Evelyn and Rick O'Connell, which is great, especially if there's mummy people there, like Patricia, or when Brendan was at MegaCon, there was mummy cosplay everywhere. Then at Fanboy, there's two ladies who cosplay Mummy Returns when Moon and Evelyn fight, because Evelyn is a reincarnated princess from back in the time of Moon. If you haven't seen one or two, well, it's mostly uncovered in Returns, but that's a cool cosplay, and probably my favorite of the set. So that's cool that I've gotten. Probably not the last thing I'll get from Joni, but that's cool. Like, subscribe, share with a mummy movie lover. Until next time, keep collecting.